healing earth together again. Joy. Sing. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing hearts. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing us. Oh, Sawa. Oh, Sawa. Healing earth together. Yeah, I've been isolating myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within. Time to be with ourselves. And just search for time to simple joy. Just being here on my own with my dog. It's okay. Just on our own. Healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I love the earth. I love this earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Now. I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad. It's a good start, I guess. Yeah, I've been isolated myself lately. Yeah, trying to reach peace within. Time to be with ourselves. And just search for time to simple joy. Heal. Just being here on my own with my dog. It's okay. Just on our own. Healing ourselves, our inner self, and thinking further. How can we heal this planet together? This planet we cherish so much. Time to heal. And the time is now. Time is quick, quick, quick. Time quick. Time quick. Time quick. I love the earth. I love this earth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Now. I couldn't wait, guys, to share this music with you. Just share a bit of joy in this hard time. It was really hard for me to access it, and well, I'm glad it's a good start, I guess. Hello everybody, hello. So I'm reading the messages now. Okay, it's me, ManuSensCris, and we're going to do numerology tonight. Okay, and for Tuesday, next Tuesday, is going to be cartomancy. Okay, so I've seen Fatima. I suspect it's Fatima. So I've got your date of birth. So fantastic, you will be the first person. Hello Corinne, or Anne, Corinne Anne, and yes, you will have, so it's numerology reading, okay, tonight. Let me see if I can do this like this, up, let me see, I'm not too far, that should be okay. I'm just trying to see in the light, it's not too bad. Okay, dokie. And you talked about live singing. We can do a bit of live singing. I have some songs if you want to. So if there is a word that comes into your mind, Fatima, you can write these words, this word or these words, and I'll see maybe which song might call you the best, and then we can do it live. Well, live. It means I plays the music at in the background, and I can sing sometimes on top of it. So that's all what I can do, because I can't actually play an instrument. Well, I can play with an instrument, but not play an instrument. And I definitely can't do two things at the same time. That's not something I can do. So I can compose music, I can play it, I can make some stuff, but I can't play music live, if you see what I mean. But I can sing it on top. It's quite nice, I think, when we do this. But it's up to you. You let me know. Okay, we started with Fatima. Corinne, I suspect I've done your numerology before because I recognize your name. So, up, we got Eman, Fatima. 8th of June. 8th of June, 6, so 9, 8, 9. Okay, so you can share the live if you want to. There's generally not many people, but that depends. That depends on the evening. So that's the way it is. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's cool, Corinne. That's it. Let me check. Can we do something? Should I play this music? Should I play Holy? Should I America? Well, I'm going to play a music just to wait a bit and to place the energy. It's the last music I've done. The next one would be a salsa music, something like that. Quite short, apparently, but a bit, you know, lively and high spirit and quite of joy, a lot of joy. This one is a bit darker. I don't know. Generally, they are prophetic, so they play with the energy of the moment as well. So listen to it. The sound is kind of late 80s sound. If you want to hear it, if you don't, you know, just unplug your ears for 3 minutes. I'll play it because this way, I think you will set up the energy for the moment. All of my music are kind of alchemical. There is alchemy in it, so they will make some movement, energetic movement, you know, into you, and that can help you, you know, with what's going to happen in the near future, because they're connected to the present instant, and generally to what's going to happen for at least a year afterwards, probably longer. But where that could be the most powerful is probably to accompany you for the next year, because some changes will occur on planet Earth globally, and we might need to be playing a part in this. And normally we have to play a part in this. So let's go and find it and play this, and then after that, Fatima will do your numerology, okay? But if you have a word, as I say to you, you can. There's several music. This one is because I see it's quite slow tonight, so I think it's nice to put the energy up. So it might be presenting that something is going to happen in America first. I don't know. I have no idea. It's like everything is in the song. There's only few lyrics, but at the same time, we only know what it means when the time has passed. So it's difficult. It's like informing you without informing you. It's strange thing. But let's see. Let's do it. I'll put my headset so I can hear it. It's quite useful. So it's not too long, so if it disturbs you, just turn it off. It's 3 minutes, don't worry, okay? If you like it, enjoy it and let the energy flow through you, connect to the earth. And it's Nadia. Okay, well, that's generally what I ask. You name Nadia and your date of birth, so I can call you Nadia. So Nadia, if you want to give me a word, if there's a word that comes up, maybe there will be a word that will come up, with this music. Hope it's not awful, but it could be that. So let's play it. We'll have some fun. Oops. No. What is this? Why is that a word? Why is that putting me as a Word document? It's ridiculous. That's interesting. Completely crazy. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna get there. I'm there. Let's do it. It's playing soon. 3 minutes 24.
Holy shit, America.
You can put some sound in it if you want, and let the music work through you. You can feel the energy climbing up, and actually it's connected to the energy of
America. Holy, 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 what are you doing to me? To me. Holy shit, America. Holy shit, America.
Here we go. On this one, I can't sing on top of it because I used some effect on the voice, which distorts a bit the voice. And if I put my voice on top of it, it would not be natural. So I can't sing on top of it. That's the way it is. But it's short, so it helps you to get the energy actually as it is, because it's I don't know, I find it quite well balanced in terms of balancing. You like it or you don't like it, but that's another story. Okay, so Nadia, I still haven't got any word from you, but never mind. If it's not coming up, it's not coming up. Maybe it will come up later. Let's see. So, connect to up. What? Yeah, okay. Just send it to people. So, connect to your date of birth. I've got my pendulum here just to see if energetically everything is okay. Seems okay. Something. No. She made a choice. Did she make a positive one? Okay. Okay. So energetically everything is fine. This music brings you, or this music just connects you with the subtle energy of planet Earth, and there's a sort of on humanity some sort of anxiety which is coming up. It's anxiety is the energy before, when you're an artist and then you're gonna go onto the scene, okay? You're gonna play your part, and then you have le trac. We say in French le trac. So you're a bit like this, you're a bit tense, you're prepared, and you know it's going to happen, and then ease down. And it's this kind of energy we see, this kind of electricity in the air we have right now, okay? So it's good that you connect with this during your now. So you're aware, because if you are sensitive to this energy, you will be able to know when the time starts. You see what I mean? When the playing a part will start. If you disconnected to this energy, you can't really sense it, then you might start to be a bit late in your part to play, if you see what I mean. So it's always a good information. So Fatima, the way it works, numerology, so I do your day of birth and your month of birth. The day of birth is like an instrument, so we play music there, okay? So think that you are playing an instrument, and your instrument is number 8, okay? Then you play this instrument with a rhythm. The rhythm is your month, so it's number 6, okay? Then this the year of birth, I'm not going to do it, okay? But the year of birth is the place in the orchestra. What kind of instrument you play at which rhythm in the orchestra, okay? And the full sum of all these numbers make you song. You're playing a song for the collective, for us, for humanity, for everybody, for yourself, and for the collective, okay? Maybe it's that, or is this way? I don't know. So I'm not going to do the song, but who knows? Actually, who knows? Because we have the time, so maybe I might be a bit more adventurous. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So your instruments is number 8, so it's connected to the energy of life. The 8 is as above, so below, and that's the 8, which is a form, the single form that we have in all numbers, that is like the snake that bite his tail, okay? It's a never-ending story, okay? It just flows and flows and flows and flows. You can do that. If you take a 9, you can't do. You have to stop. 6, you have to stop and start again. 1, all the numbers, but the 8 flows, and that's linked to the energy of life. When you have a number 8 as an instrument, generally you have strong leadership skills. You will be a leader of some sort. You have that in you. It can be presented different way. That's you to connect with it. You could be a woman or you could be a man. It doesn't matter. You have this leadership aptitude. So when you start being in movement, okay, you have this impulse, this life energy, but I'm talking about your life energy and the connection to all life, all lives, that will push you forward. That's why you are a leader. That's why you have this magnetism. because you're somehow connected to an influx of multitude of energy that you will direct in one way. So I hope it speaks to you, okay? Apparently it does. Then it's interesting because your rhythm, okay, is number 6. Number 6 is connected to the planet Earth, but the planet Earth in the subtle manner. It's number 6, the number 6 represents harmony, natural harmony, okay? And so it's what you search for this natural harmony. Your project will work on establishing a natural harmony, discovering a natural harmony, putting in place a natural harmony. If you don't have natural harmony, you might be in discomfort, you might want to sort the problem out, or you might actually say, well, I'm going to do a project somewhere else because it's too messy, okay? I'm going to remove that because it's annoying me. So, and now what is interesting is that you have this leadership aptitude working on a harmony, and it's really simple, in fact, the way your number can be read. And then your job is 8 plus 4, okay? And 8 plus 4 is number 12, okay? And number 12, it seems that it's interesting with the number 12, because number 12, which is your job, sort of a job you allowed yourself, you wanted to have during this incarnation. In numerology, we talk about incarnation, okay? So we have to connect to this. If not, it just doesn't make any sense. So we come back from several lives, and then we decide to pick up some attributes that we can read through numerology and to apply them and to go through them while we are in this lifetime. But it's interesting because number 12 has number 1 and number 2, the first two numbers. Number 1 is a masculine energy, okay? The masculine impulse, 1, bam. And the number 2 is a feminine side, the receptive part of it. So in number 12, you have an harmony between the feminine and the masculine. And I think it's really important to you as a leader to recognize that in your leadership, you will carry yourself, using both attributes, your feminine attribute and your masculine attribute. We both have the two aspects in us, okay? I'm a man, but I have my feminine side, which is being a man with, who listen, who's going to be receptive, who's going to stop talking too much, for example, like I'm doing right now. So that's the same. For a woman, a masculine attribute would be, I'm going into the doing. Maybe I'm going to be a leader, okay? Which is maybe more associated to a masculine aspect, but that's more belief than the reality, okay? So when you align this feminine and masculine attribute, you're going to be really strong on your leadership and people will follow you. It will be linked to your intention. It's important that you are connected to harmony. And then there is something to discover. Number 12 it's the hanged man. And this person has in a tarot card, okay? So that's the major arcana number 12. You can check it out, on internet. And this guy is hanged on a tree because he's carrying a message that is so novel, but at the same time it's vibrating in a present instant, so people should be aware of. But it's so novel for most of the people around that they don't understand, they don't want to hear it, and they hang this person. They don't kill the person, they hang it. And this guy stay calm, quiet, and continue hanging, meditating while he's hanged, and continue diffusing his message or her message. So there is, I'm not saying that now with the energy going through is going to be as difficult. I think the message will flow quite naturally from you, will be received better than it was before. What I will tell you is that if you have this type of insight, that might disturb, shock, be different from what people feel around you, don't be scared to call it out, maybe call it out is not the word, but to vocalize it, to speak about it. Don't be afraid of it. Maybe in other time you would have been in real trouble because you're saying that, and now stuff have changed. You don't need to impose your point of view, but you have absolutely the right and the duty to inform about your own opinion, which is some kind of a light truth, okay? Some light, like a candle light, and some truth. So that's something you have to do. Just mention it once, twice. If you see that around you, people are captivating about it, they're interested, then make a project with it. If you see that people are not, then maybe move on. But they have heard, okay? And that's all what you have to do. They have heard, okay? Now, because of your job, which is number 12, we can know you have passed this year your birth date, okay? So from the 8th of June 2021, you starting being in 2021. Before the 8th of June this year, you were in 2020 still. So that's the way it works in numerology, from a date of birth to another date of birth. So you're 6 months into the year you are in right now, and we're going to calculate it, okay? So you're in 2021, your job is 12. 12 plus the number of 2021 is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1, so it's 5. 5 plus 12 is 17. Okay, so you're in the year 8. Okay, 17 is 1 plus 7, 8. So it will be definitely resonating this year, and you are in the middle of, in the peak time. So maybe the fact that you're watching this show right now is quite meaningful, because you are really in the peak of the media for you. It's around the 6th of December is your media, okay? Plus or minus 10, 15 days. So you're right into it, okay? And what it tells you is that this year is going to vibrate definitely your energy. It's the year number 8. Cycle of years go from 1 to 9. When it's number 10, it's starting to be 1 plus 0 is 1, okay? It goes by a cycle of 9 years. And you are at the 8th one. So nearly finishing a cycle, but which is an important cycle for you. And because it's a year 8, it really resonates with your instrument, which is number 8. You know you are the energy number 8. You feel that in your bones. So this type, you should be at ease with the energy of this year. Okay. Now it's a year 8, which is coming from the number 17. Okay, 17 is the number of the truth seeker. The truth seeker. It's a person that search for truth. So you will have this year a lot of truth that maybe haven't been declared before, that will come to you as evident, maybe new to you, but evident. You will feel it. And that's this kind of truth you're going to have to carry forward that might disturb the current harmony, which is based on lies, okay? But that will bring through a new harmony, and first there will be distortion, to base the new harmony on truth, okay? It's a lot more stable when we base our harmony on truth, because there is a multitude of lies, and which are ever changing, why there is only one truth. We all have our own truth, but only one truth, okay? While each individual can have a multitude of lies, okay? So that makes, it's like combing a woman's hair, okay? Long hair, and then you start combing. You take up this hair which is not out of place, up, I put it back, and then I put it back. And that's a kind of job you're doing. And you will be experimenting that quite a lot this year. Feel that you probably have done it. I'm sure it has started in the first 6 months of this year. And if you like it, it might be a plan for you to do that for the next 9-year cycle. That's what comes to me. Yes. And they confirm definitely up there. Or up there, you guides, whatever. Confirm that. It sounds right. Something else I should say? No. I think we're done. Okay, we're done. So that's it. Now, I'm going to be curious because I never done that, but there is nobody else. So I'm going to have a look at your song, just to see. Okay? Just to see. So we have number 12. Ah, sorry, I made a mistake. I'm silly. You should have. I explained. It's what I thought. But I had. If I made a mistake like this, it means that it's meaningful. So the number 12 is really meaningful for you. 8 plus 6. It's not 12. It's 14. 14. Okay? So there is a second aspect about your job and where you are really good at. Okay? It's bringing peace, slowing down the process, and number 14, which is not number 12. In fact, your job is number 14. But what I've said about number 12 definitely works for you. Or I would not have said that. I would not have directed to make a mistake. This mistake is made on purpose, okay? Because actually I calculated the number and I say 14, and then it was really strong in my head. I said, no, you made a mistake of 14. It's 12, okay? And now that I'm correcting it. So number 14 is the Angel of Temperance. Angel of Temperance, major arcana. And that means that you are able to pacify groups. And because you work with harmonies, that's good. Because you work with the life energy that pushes through anything, it's good. Because when you know that a change which is dictated by life, to seek a new harmony that I explained based on truth, okay, you have the strength, the stamina, the tools, the skills to just with your presence bring peace. Bring peace to the people around you. Temperance. Say, hold on, okay? Cool down, it's okay. Digest it, and then we'll move forward. I'll give you the timing when we move forward. But right now you need to digest what I've said to you, the same way as what I'm saying to you. And that you can say to people, we digest it. I know it's shocking. I know it's new. I know your world falls apart, maybe because you now realize it. But it's gonna be okay. I'm with you. Nadia, you know, you say, me, Nadia, I'm with you. And we're gonna go through this together as a group. Solidarity, okay? So that's the kind of stuff you are good at, okay? So now we have a 14 and it's a 7 still, okay? Why? God, the numbers are going into 14 to 5. The numbers are... That's really interesting because it never happened to me that much. That the numbers are spinning. I'm not surprised because we really moving from, I don't know if you have heard that we're going from a third dimension world to a fifth dimension world. So we're moving out from duality. So the way we have explained the numbers is going to change, because their vibration is not what they mean, what they do, the way they flow is different from a higher plane of consciousness, which is the 5th dimension. Okay? Hello Amir, if you want your numerology, just give me your date of birth and it'll be okay. Okay? So, up. So we got 10, 19, 19, 27. Wow. That's amazing. I can't even make, add some numbers. Okay. 10, 19, 19 plus 8, 27. You're gonna get there. That's logical. That's again a 14. Okay. Okay. So I'm calculating, okay? And I have to be extremely cautious because my brain is not working as normally it should be. 41. Okay. Your song is a 41.5. Okay. Let me tell you what means 41. I will not go more than this, but give you in one sentence what means for 41. If you hear some strange noises, my dog behind. So 41 means the horn of plenty, flashes of intuition. Who, where, when, what am I? God? Okay? So you have, is typically what I explained to you. Okay? All these flashes of insight, this truth that have to be revealed. Am I God? To know this, to realize this before anyone else do that, and you have this, it's natural to you, it's your song. Okay, so it's like an artist that's going to play in the orchestra and come up with an inspiration that will surprise everybody, but will be in perfect harmony. May be shocking for others and say, "Oh, you've changed something," but then afterwards they say, "Oh, that's just a lot better." Okay, but you have to, pass this shocking state. But that's part of change. Okay, any change at the beginning is shocking, even discredited. That's always like this. And then after that, everything that, but that's normal. It's quite. I hope it's going to change in 5D because it's really annoying. It's a natural process changes, and it seems that the person who's bringing about the change constantly is actually paying the price for it, paying a negative price for it, because he's never recognized for it until he dies, and then after that everybody accepted. Say, oh yeah, Nadia, she was saying that, in the 19th century, yeah, she died from it because everybody killed her for it. But that works really well. Thank you very much. Thank you, life, for that. Well, you should be actually, everybody should be grateful about this, at the time it comes. You see what I mean? Okay, so how to change? Hello, Marianne. Amir. So, Amir, I don't know, you can explain your question a bit better, and I can see if I can answer it. But tonight is numerology. So if you give me your date of birth, and then I will be able to talk to you about yourself. Okay? What is important for you. And then from that, maybe you might actually understand better who you are through the numbers you have decided before incarnation. And then plan to change. Do you see what I mean? Because you know how you work, and from that, you know how you can take the best part of yourself. Okay, we got it. So, Amir, Iqbal. 6/3, 1979. Okay. So, you, day of birth, number 6, define the instrument you're playing as a musician into an orchestra, okay? And the month is your rhythm, okay? So, everything you're seeking is harmony, okay? So, that's your stuff in life. Everything you're gonna, when you see stuff through your eyes, you identify if it's harmonious or not. It's instinctive, okay? It's the way you do. You can't change this, but you can detach from your perception, okay? We have a perception which is brought about through education, through society, through beliefs that have been taught to us, so that you can detach. You can say, for an instant, saying, I stop believing in anything. I stop believing in what my parents have told me, what school has told me, and what the government is telling me, okay? Now, through this fresh pair of eyes, is what I look harmonious or not? And you will have a different perspective. Because if you look through the eyes of how they made you, but it's not you, they made you, you might be judgmental. When you are a 6, you're a perfectionist, Charlie. Everything you're gonna say, oh no, that should be square, it's triangle, that's bad. That should be, violet and not black. It just doesn't work. Okay, she should never have bought this chair. Or this, no, that's the wrong phone for you. It's judgmental. Hold on. When you start rising in consciousness and saying, okay, this is how I function, and nothing wrong about it, and actually you need to use that as a tool, you need to go and start looking at a higher level than your ego perspective, okay? And start raising your consciousness of saying, well, actually this world is so complicated, so complex, and it seems to balance itself. It seems to work really fine. If I wasn't there, if Amir wasn't in this earth, everything will work fine, okay? I'm a speck of dust in the middle of that, and I'm speaking to myself as well, okay? Everybody, we are a speck of dust. But actually, we can make magical things. Being a speck of dust, we can be magical enough to change the whole system. Only one individual can do this. So you have to connect to this type of harmony, of being humble and saying, well, actually, if it is, knowing how perfect this world in terms of maintaining itself, being balanced, it means that it's harmonious. It is in a harmony that I don't understand. However, within, I feel that we could reach a better harmony. And then again, you remove all your beliefs, what they made of you, and try to really center into your heart chakra and say, okay, please, whoever, above, the earth, whatever you believe, guide me to reach, to sense, to express what is this future harmony. Okay? And then you are more than one. You a whole as well, because you're empty, and then you fill in with the substance of the mystery, and you are yourself as well, being able to be judge of yourself and saying, wow, I'm surprised, wow, oh, okay, oh, that's an idea, wow, I take it, yes, and then you bring that forward, and that's your creation, your harmony, with the inspiration of something a lot higher than saying, okay, You should have had a pink mobile phone and not a blue one. Do you see what I mean? So, I answer your question about how to change. Okay? How to play with your own instrument. Now, your rhythm is a number 3. It means that probably you are talkative, you are expressive. Okay? You express yourself a lot. Fine. This is who you are. I would say if someone put you a mask, and in a lot of part of the world, a lot of people are doing that, you will be quite frustrated about it because you can't speak, or you feel that there's something in front of you and you don't want that, okay? You don't want a muzzle, okay? You're someone that express himself. You can express yourself through the voice, I think it corresponds to you, but through other media, art, music, literature, whatever you want, your project, whatever you want. Okay, it's about expression. Your rhythm is about expressing, and expressing what you sense related to harmony within you and around you. Okay. Again, in a recommendation is that the same thing that worked for Nadia, which is Emma and Fatima, person before. We are in a world of free choice, but we are all free. So we are all free to express ourselves about our own opinion. Nothing wrong about expressing any kind of opinion. It's our opinion, it's our truth. It's expressing it. Why? Why would I not be able to speak my truth, speak what I feel? Okay? That's a dictator if it's like this. Okay? But we need to not overstep this. So we might have some belief, some truth, some things to say, some things to share, but we should not impose them. Speaking our truth is not imposing anything. Even though some people might make you believe that because you speak your truth, you are imposing your words. No. It's just because they disagree, they don't want to hear you. Because you disturb their plan. Okay? That's not the truth. The truth is that everybody has a word to say. Everybody. Okay? And everybody should be heard. Now, imposing is repeating excessively the same truth to convince someone, to manipulate into agreeing with you. You know, it's this little stuff there. You don't need to go there. What you just need, you express yourself once. Then maybe twice, because maybe the person hasn't heard you. Maybe he wasn't available, she wasn't available, she didn't take the time. Maybe you needed to rephrase it because it wasn't adapted to the person. Then you say it twice. If you feel really inclined, you feel that it's right, you say it 3 times. You just say, maybe I can improve it a bit further. But always with the intention that she has a free choice. She can make her own opinion. But you want to make sure that the message is heard properly. 3 times. No more. No more. And potentially less. Twice is good. Okay? If it doesn't work twice, forget about it. But they will hear it. And then you who is a perfectionist, because you have this number 6 and you want to express something which is important, you can then be reassured and say, I have done my job. I have said it. They are informed. As they decided to close their eyes, they decided to not listen, they decided to do the opposite, not my responsibility. I'm clean. I've done what I have to do. So it's like the story of a hermit who is going to go into a town and say, please, the people in the village, be aware that a storm is coming. Be prepared for it. I will recommend that you stay in your house and you prepare whatever. And then the people will say, well, who are you? We've been living in this village for years and years and years. Who are you to tell it? And they don't do anything. And then the storm arrives. Is it the fault of the The hermit, no, he's done his best with love. He informed the people. Now, after that, they made their own choices. Okay, it could have been wrong. The prophet could have been saying something that will not happen, but who knows? Okay, so it's this kind of dynamic. Okay, hello, Charlie. Now, your job is number 9. So you have some 6 plus 3. That's your job in life. Okay? So you have a lot of wisdom within yourself. It's intuitive. Again, don't refer to what you've been taught. You can always do that because everything that you're going to experience in life will be there, in fact, to be a catalyst to connect to old memories, old knowledge, ancient wisdom. Okay? So, for example, I don't know, you love math. Okay? Maybe in another year, in another life, you were a mathematician. Or maybe you know sacred geometry. Maybe you were doing numerology in other life, whatever. You were really wise into this domain. And then in this lifetime, you are connected to numbers, let's say. Okay? I could speak about my life. And so life is just there to reactivate something, because a human brain cannot foresee anything that he hasn't touched. Okay? We need to experiment the concept. We need to touch the concept to be able to open up this concept and then access to other truth related to this concept. If, for example, math didn't exist, okay, numbers didn't exist in this world, I will never be a numerologist. Or it will be through really hard channels, because I will have to bring about the whole system. Okay? So you might have it's really important to connect to all the experience you have in life, Amir, to see what in higher consciousness it brings you about. Knowing people, the psychology of people, how, whatever, anything you have studied, anything that you have heard, anything that picked up your attention, that your parents taught you, have a meaning, in a negative or in a positive form, but about a subject. Okay? And this subject, you have high wisdom on it, because your job is number 9, bringing this wisdom. Number 9 is the hermit that I talked about. If you search on the tarot card, Major Arcana, number 9 is the hermit. Okay? That's good. Now, since the 6th of March this year, you're in the year 2021. Until the 6th of March 2022, you will be in the year 2021. That's how it works in numerology. So 2021 is 5. 5 plus 9 would be 14. 14, 5. So you are probably in a year number 5, which is quite exploratory, adventurous, connected to communication, to traveling, things like this. Experimenting, opening up your consciousness to your mind, to new activity, new things. That's a perfect year for it. Okay? And you're more than halfway through, so you should have already experienced this. Hopefully you're not blocked too much with the sanitary conditions, but you have to explore. This is really a year to explore. Then next year, from the 3rd of March 2022 or 6th of March 2022, you will be in a year 6, will be resonated with your number 6. Okay? So you will feel quite in harmony with what's happening in the year 2022. Even though some bordel, it might be messy 2022. But for you, somehow, you will be able to pick up the harmony, birthing into this fusion, explosion, transmutation, transformation of what's going to happen in 2022. Okay? So I hope it was useful for you, Amir. If you have questions, for example, which are more related to tarot cards, it would be on Tuesday, 8 p.m. French time, so same time as this time, okay? But on Tuesday, in 2 days' time, okay? So let's have a look at Atwood now. Atwood, that's Charlie. Okay. Third. Oops. Oh, you say it the opposite way. Okay. So it's 16 of March 1984. Okay. So 16 is the instrument. Okay. Number 16 is the way you see things, Atwood. So 16 is like a silver mirror. Okay. Everything you see outside of you, the way you see things, the way you are, is everything is you. Okay? You might not have realized that yet, but it's like this. That's what we call empathy. It means that to be able to see things, to be able to talk to people, to understand what people feel, you feel their energy. This energy go through you. And then as a mirror, you say, oh, I see you in my mirror. So you have to be cautious about your mirror, yourself. Be healthy, take care of yourself. Make sure that you have your belief, your teaching from the family or everything in check. Okay? That your mirror is not a tinted mirror, is as transparent as possible. Because, I don't know, let's say, whatever, any belief, belief in politics, for example, communism, or being democratic, whatever. If something is really strong in your family, and then you have strong positioning about this, but your mirror will be, oh no, when I see you through a communist mirror, or Republic mirror, a Christian mirror, a Muslim mirror, whatever, a heterosexual mirror. Okay? So you have to be cautious about how you see people through your filters. Be aware of your filters. Nothing wrong about your filters, just be aware of them, because you can distort an image, distort the true reality of a person, or what you perceive through your mirror. If you are in front of someone gay, and then you are strict and really strict about heterosexuality, then you will not be able to communicate with the person in front of you. The energy that will disturb you, okay? Why this energy could simply open up your perspective and saying, oh, someone likes different things, someone is a different thing than me. It's okay, I detach myself. So again, that's the second aspect of it. When you are a mirror and you function like this, you have to differentiate yourself between what you feel, which is your own responsibility, your own feelings, how you feel really yourself, and what you feel from the outside world, from other people. You need to pinpoint what is what, okay? That will really help you out, because you could end up, going to the cinema party, and then you were absolutely fine, feeling great, happy to go and see people, and then you stay in one corner, and then you feel really melancholic, whatever. And in fact, it's because you will pick up the energy of the people around you. Okay, and that might not be your energy. You can use it to just say, oh, maybe I might be able to help this person. Talk to this person, see what it is, be curious about it, but it's not yours, okay? And that's how you do being a 16. Okay, so it's this connection to number 7, 1 + 6, 7, which is the invisible truth, the invisible stuff that happens through ether. We are all radiating a mass of information around us. We don't need to speak. It doesn't even need to be visual. Okay, there is a mass of information around us. Now, number 3, it's your rhythm, because you're born in March, and it means that the same way as Amir, you like to express yourself, probably verbal. So everything that I said to Amir can apply to you about to be cautious about. Nothing wrong about being verbal. Definitely, if someone wants to affect you, and saying, "Oh, you're too verbal," "Oh, you speak too much," be aware of it. Maybe you have to change, adapt some things, but be careful of people wanting to neutralize your power and actually castrate who you are. Okay, you are a person that expresses himself. Okay, you're about expression. You're about speaking, talking, expressing, sharing. Okay, so if you don't do that, you will be at a certain time unbalanced. So be careful of people who might, if they don't like it, you say, well, then you don't like me. Okay, so then I'm going to other shores. Okay, you don't need to, don't change me. This is who you are. This is who I am. And if you don't like this, this is who you are. So we don't need to continue walking this path together. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, good. That's good. That makes sense to you. Now, your job is 16 plus 3. 16 plus 3 is a 19. So it's really similar again to Amir, who was a number 9. Okay, look at the synchronicity here, and look at how it's vibrating. If you look at the date of birth of Amir, and then you arrive in this show, there is nobody, there are only 4 people. He was born the 6th of March. You born the 16th of March. Is that a coincidence? No, it's not a coincidence. It's a message from the universe saying we're all connected. We're watching you guys. We're taking care of you guys. Okay. So you are really linked. Everything that I've said to Amir, you could hear it. And Amir, same thing. Everything that I'm saying to him, you can hear it. Because it's other aspect of yourself. Okay? So the difference with your job is you are not a 9, 6 plus 3 for Amir, 9. You are a 19. The 19 means you are bringing more an impulse. You have a wisdom, number 9, that comes through you, through your experience. Poof! But it's like an egg. You're like a chicken. You're like a chicken and there's something there's something new there in the nest, okay? You laid an egg, okay? Why for Amir is more subtle, it's constantly probably discussing about wisdom and stuff like that. You is more a golden egg that's going to come out of your ass. Let's say, it's funny, I think. It's coming out of your ass, and then you have a golden egg there at the bottom. And so be aware of it, and it will be a drop like this. And it's an egg, because it's 1 plus 9, number 10, 1 plus 9, 10, 10, 1 plus 0, 1, okay? So it's a 1 vibrating with a 0, so it's a huge potential. What you're bringing about, so for example, Amir is going to be a 9, which is more bringing about wisdom, consciousness, people going to resolve some problems, grow from it. You will change things. You're bringing about a new paradigm with your idea. When you lay an egg, it's a golden egg. It's not an egg. It's a golden egg. It's really rare. And that brings about a change, a transformation, transmutation, something, eureka, okay? So be aware of it, because it's a 9, wisdom, yes, but that brings about a 10, which is a change, a major change, okay? I've got it. You've got it, I'm sure. Now, you are in year 2021 until the 16th of March 2022. So 19 plus 5 is 24. So you are in a year of quiet harmony quite a harmonious year. You might expect maybe some... Year 6 is pretty good for love relationship, connection with love. It's natural harmony vibrating around your year. Okay, so be sensitive to that. So you might find a partner, quite idyllic partner. It should be smooth, quite smooth, okay? Because it's connected to you and your harmony, and like everything is, even if the world could be a disaster, what you perceive from the world and you macrocosm, maybe, what is surrounding you, you experience what you can touch, okay, which is the reach of your life. It's not up to the government. No, it's your friends, your family, your job, your colleagues, stuff like that. That will be vibrating 6 harmony. So, or the harmony you seek, or the harmony you've been working on, and this stuff. So it should be quite connects to the heart center. Okay, 6 is heart. Okay, and it's all what I can say. Good. Yes. The guy telling me bullshitting. You don't stop bullshitting. That they mock me. I love them. They know me already well, so we joke. We joke quite a lot like this. This is how I recognize actually a good entity or a bad entity. They can't joke. They just, well, not as good. Okay. Particularly if you insult them. Bad entities, if you insult them, they take it really seriously. While good entities, they are able to perceive that you're insulting them, to test them. You see what I mean? Because they have the consciousness, they can feel it. And they say, as ManuSensCris, as Christophe started testing us. So they reply to me, asshole, for example. But joking, do you see what I mean? And then you say, okay, right, now we can shake hands. And then it's easy. So that's a good way to check if you are a medium, if you are connected with a good entity or not. Of course, a good entity might just tell you, okay, well, now we've joked. Let's move forward. We have some work to do. But anyway, this relationship of joking about bad aspect will make a really strong connection between you. You say, I can trust you, you can trust me. Okay, let's move on. And that fraction of a second make you think that now I'm going to work on it with you. Do you see what I mean? So it's never time lost, in fact. Because if you have to constantly check the relationship, mediumnic relationship, because you don't know, then you're a lot slower in making things happen, if you see what I mean. But I don't know why I needed to talk about this aspect, because maybe some people will discover what is being a medium or sense some spirits around them. So it's a way to do it. Also, another way is to send love. More and more people like me or you are going to feel, sense, have a different, if you are going to this life, is not random, proven by synchronicity. Your 2 date of birth with Amir and Atwood. So it's said, and I would not say I believe it, I sense it's going to come. We're going to have new aptitude, like telepathy, being able to soon connect to the world differently. So it's good to know these keys. So if you feel that there are some energy that could be disturbing around you, that you don't understand, send them love. Okay? Radiate love. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love your hair. Oh, I love your voice, or something like that. If they're really bad, they're gonna feel that love is poison to them. Love is poison to them. Bad energy, they're like fear, control, manipulation. okay, power. So you send them love and they just hate it, okay? It will help them transmute. Potentially this love you're going to bring them, they will carry that through, okay? Maybe it's going to help them to transmute, but at least you will know who you're facing, okay? Some could be, but after that, everybody has his own path and you will learn, okay? Okay, now we've got Arsila. Don't forget to share if you want, to like, to put the thumb up, whatever, and if you want to, okay. Arsila. I'm really slow tonight. 18, 9. Okay. Okay, I'm just taking a small break and I do Arsila. Sometime during the break I can feel things. There's a bit of melancholy on your side, Arsila. Bit of melancholy. It will pass through. It will pass through. Okay, it's a bit of melancholy. It's okay. It's okay. It's linked to. It's linked to the collective. What we're going through as humanity. A lot of changes are about to happen. Some souls are about to leave this plane, but don't, if it happens, if it occurs around you, don't be sad about it. Just be aware that this is their choice, okay? If they go, they will be in a better place than here, okay? More connected to who they are, okay? So, I don't know, I had to pass this message to you. Now, you date of birth, 18. 18 is your instrument, okay? Let me check. I'm always rubbish with this one. It's always good to refer. Number 18, look at the major arcana. Major arcana 18. Because it will indicate, that's the moon. Exactly. It's funny. So funny. Okay. It's funny because I was, when I started to have a break there, I was the moon crescent, which is on my computer, seeing the weather is clear and it's whatever. There's a sign of saying this is the night, it's the moon, and I was captivated by the sign of the moon. So you are already in connection. You see, before I had to check the card. So you see how when we let ourselves be connected to the present instant, slow down, smoke if it's needed, just follow our body, you know, the information comes through. So you're really connected to the energy of the moon. I don't have to explain. Connect to the moon to know how you see things. Connect to the consciousness of the moon, and you will have more answers than I can give you. But be aware that the moon, okay, see things in the shadow, is a light in the darkness, is also the light, a cold light that helps the seeds to germinate. Without the moon, apparently, we will not have season. We will not have these seeds that are going to sprout. Okay? So you have, your energy is really fertile to, again, be a catalyst, a light, a moonlight around you to bring some ideas about, but it's not you. is being able to help others blossom just by your presence. Okay? And this is your rhythm, is number 9, September. This is your wisdom. So you are kind of like the moon incarnated on earth. Just being there, radiating your light, yourself, don't have to speak. You might actually be quite introvert, in fact. Just being there, the magic happens. The moon doesn't speak. And everything is happening. Okay? So there's a lot of wisdom. And 18 is the number 9. 1 plus 8, 9. September is number 9. So 9 represents wisdom. Wisdom of all ages. So you have a lot of 9. Just in the date of birth, 1984. 9. Okay? It means that this wisdom is so, like the moon, is so within you, you can't even explain it. You can't even mention it. You are wisdom. You are wisdom. Okay? A bit like I am an alchemist. People look at me and say, what's that? I say, I can't explain to you. I have been in other life explaining, teaching others about alchemy. In this lifetime, I'm not about that. I am about being an alchemist. I am. What I do when I speak, when I move my hands, when I make music, when I make art, when I talk to you, constantly, I breathe out alchemy. Because I am an alchemist. This is who I am. And that's you. You are the moon. You can't explain, how did you manage to help me so much getting this idea out? And I know your presence was important, but I can't explain. This is who I am. And I'm glad it has happened to you. So that's the kind of stuff that probably are happening for you, Arsila. Okay? And now, you, since September, you are in 2021. Okay? First of all, we're going to look at your job is a 27. So 27, it's about harmony of the emotional body of others around you. You're one as well, but 27 is about that. Okay, so number 9 again. Number 9, 2 plus 7, 9. But it's about everything which is intangible, invisible. That's number 7, into the body, number 2, which is the emotional body. Number 1, physical body. Number 2, emotional body. Number 3, mental body. So you work within the emotional body. Again, like the moon, when we sleep and the moon is watching us sleep, she eases out our emotion of the day so we can sleep them through, and the following day we better. Okay? There's something magical happening during our sleep. And that's what you do. You untangle emotional discords around you simply by your presence again. And that's your job. Okay? So connect, not strongly to people emotionally, just being there, listen, and to their emotional happenings, and let the magic flow through you. Okay? Okay. I can't tell you about marriage. If you want, if you have all these questions, you need to go back on Tuesday evenings, and I will do tarot card, and I'll play 3 cards. And if, for example, you have a specific question, you ask your question, your name, you say, I'm Arsila, my question, and I will do that on Tuesday. Okay, this Tuesday happening. Okay, I know you are facing a hard moment in your life. I've gave you the information. Connect to the energy of the moon. Recharge yourself with the energy of the moon. If you decide to not follow my words, which you are absolutely free to not do it, be aware that you are going against the essence of who you are. marriage, partners, kids, cars, house, jobs. Who gives a fuck? Seriously, who gives a fuck? We're talking about something a lot more fulfilling. That's what I'm talking about. And I say to you, connect to that. If right now in your life you're feeling bad, it's because you are going against connecting to this and fixating on this material world. And then you go against what gives you life, the moon, what you radiate. How to connect? Go outside, look at the moon, empty your brain, and see what are the thoughts coming into your mind. When you connect to people, to entities, let's say the moon or the sun, for example, but let's say for you the moon, you go in front of the moon, observe the moon, empty your brain of what happened in a day, and look at the beauty of the moon. Connect to the moon as if it was you, this beauty, this radiating light. And then talk to the moon. And then read your thoughts. And for example, I have a question, moon. Should I buy some roses tomorrow? And then you hear yes. Tell yourself the moon is telling you yes. But it will go inside your head. A lot of people think that what we have in our head are only our thoughts. No, we are a radio. A lot of the time it's not only our thoughts, it's what we pick up from the outside world. And that's something that you have to work out. If you want to be able to connect to your talent, connect to your intuition and sort out your shit with marriages or whatever, or you face in your life. Because now life is telling you, enough of your shit, Arsila, get your act together, you're more powerful than what you think, but do the job. Connect to who you truly are. And then you will have all the answers, because you can talk to the moon, and the moon is going to say, well, just wait, this is not the right guy, don't worry, just move there, just do this, don't do that. And you don't even need to go and see me. You have the moon as a guide. Bloody hell. Okay, is it clear? Okay. So I explained to you how to connect. So your thoughts are not all the time your thoughts. So it's important to connect deeply to the moon, not anything else, but you can connect to a tree, you can connect to just good entities with a pure heart, with love. Surround yourself with love of yourself, and then you will be fine. It will be good energy. Okay. Sheetal Gopani. Okay. Mumbai. I think you might be the last one, because I'm slow and let me see. I'm going to check, Sheetal, if I pleasure, Arsila. I'm going to check because somehow I don't feel quite right. Should I do the numerology for Sheetal? No, I'm done. No. I apologize, Sheetal, because I normally I last a lot longer. I last until 10 p.m. and it's fine. And I didn't have to do too many numbers, but somehow I feel like it's not right. So you can come back in 15 days, and I will do that for you. Okay. I will do your numerology. If you want, if you have a specific question, you can come back on Tuesday. Okay, word of advice, good advice. I start at 8 p.m. French time, okay? But I start my show 10 minutes before. Thank you, okay, for your understanding, because, it's you taking that on you, actually, and it's really appreciated. But I have checked, and they're telling me I think I have other things to do with whatever. I work a bit on the collective with my energy. I said I'm an alchemist, and I think I have some work to do after the show. Okay, so I start the show 10 minutes before at 7 p.m. 50. Okay. And during these 10 minutes, there is a song playing, and there is a screen saying, the show will start in 8 minutes. The show will start in 7 minutes. Okay. Then you say, hello, I'm Shital. My question is, my date of birth is, boom. And you're in the first one to pass. Okay. If you're not the first one, some people started before you. Be sure you will be passing through the show, because there's never... I can do normally 10 to 20 people doing the show, okay? So that's the way to do it. So if you want to ask a question on Tuesday, and that's the same for everybody here online, say, good evening, sir, whatever. Oh, good evening, sir, I like it, it's quite posh. Good evening, sir. My name is, and my question is for Tuesday, okay? And then you will be in the first one. It's cool, okay? So... thank you, Arsilas. Thank you, Shital. Thank you, Atwood. Thank you, Amir. And thank you, Nadia, for being there. It was a pleasure to assist you. And now I think I need to eat and maybe connect to what's happening in the world energetically, because I think they need my help. They're telling me they need my help. Okay? All right? So I'll see you on Tuesday, guys and girls, and have a good time, okay? And don't forget to connect to the moon, Arsila, don't forget, okay? When I say things, it's not bullshitting, seriously. Take this path, it will be a lot easier for you, okay? Bye-bye.